Tansei, I can say love, light, and healing all my relationships. I can say creator. Oh, the shaman LuvShamanLittleFawn. Just waking up, getting ready to go get ready. And it's just my lines made out of my usual hair, everything. So it's just like I gotta take out the braids. My mom usually likes the woman that I know is mom would always usually like take out your braids next day. That's always fun. But yeah, my lion's mane. And telling women I don't use hairspray. I don't use a hairspray. I use my own. I add stuff to my own concoction of medicine, hair, everything. I'm gonna be getting some frequencies to naturally remove the gray hair. A couple of them I've seen online have been because you need to replace certain melanin in the because that stuff kind of, and there's another that grows into the follicle. Anyway, yeah, I did health and beauty. But yeah, I don't use hairspray in my hair for all this volume. I did the good old fashioned where you hold up your hair and you use your comb and you're gonna, it's the old 70s, 80s hair, and you push the hair down. I'll do some stuff for the girls. I've been a youth worker, you know, an older sister, older, okay? But yeah, I push it down, right? Usually my hair is very thin and flat, right? Or just fine. They're like, it's fine, it's beautiful, it's native hair. It is. I have a lot of oils in my hair most of the time too. But yeah. So just telling girls, I use that old, where you push the brush down and your comb down on a chunk of hair, right? And you, until it's like puffy. And then when you put into your little coifs and hair designs, right, you can use it without hairspray. So, and then anything like that, good old braids. If you want curly stuff that's natural for the next day, just wear braids at nighttime. Okay, and so good gracious, a lot of cockroaches in my place again, right? It's time the neighbors aren't clean. You know, we got a couple of neighbors here really, you know. Yeah, anyway, I'm working on stuff. But what I have discovered is I have another phone connected to ultrasonic cockroach repellent, silent, powerful pest control for 11 hours. Okay, playing that on my speaker here, and I put and I infused my beats. So this would be one of many frequencies I would add to my bead. So my bead, because what happens is the frequency does really well on the ground with a glass bead underneath the speaker. So I was like, fuck this, and breathe in it. And then I put that one on, and then, you know, they're really running fast. But then I started realizing, okay, when I had this frequency on, they slow right down. I'm like, ah! But what you want to do is repel them back into other spaces wherever they come. I'm like, don't come in my fucking space. I didn't say you could be in here. And pest control can only do so much. But I am going to be creating a project teaching people to use frequencies to keep the little demons out of your space. And I did have a very successful bed bug one where it was wild. I didn't think I had bed bugs, and I did. We even had a dog in here, didn't pick up on it. But my apartment is very high vibrational, so you can. I didn't realize, you know, this is the whole thing. I was like, wow, I was protecting the bed bug energy that a sniff dog didn't pick it up, and I was like, wow. Until I put a speaker, it jammed down on one side of the bed, left it there while I was out for the day, and I came back, and I had inspected everything, and I came back, and in the one corner there was like a little group of bed bugs all piled to the corner of the bed mattress because they couldn't stand the frequency that I had with the speaker on the other side of the mattress. So I was like, oh shit, and of course that nice fancy mattress, I had to throw it out, and I had to throw my lazy boy. Oh, I miss that thing. But in a place where bed bugs and cockroaches, you can't realistically have stuff like this. So, instead of having furniture stuff all the time, I was like, okay, well, if these frequencies work really good, I have the bed bug one and the cockroach one and a mosquito repellent one. And I've come across a couple mice and rat repellent as well. You know, these are great to put in the bottoms of your business. Now, think about business, right? How big this is for anything. Rodents and pest control is and people actually have to understand pests come around when certain entities and energies are around. So now I am divinely protected by the Ant clan and the Hopi, Navajo, Lakota. So our connections are very deep within my bloodline. So when I get very heavily attacked and my spirit guides can't really be around here or protectors, the ants show up. Because they're like, this is too high vibrational, or too low vibrational around you, Divine One. And they'll start like circling around my apartment everywhere I've gone. everywhere I've moved to, they'll crawl on me too. I'm like, hey, so, like those guys. I'm like, no ants. No, we have a sacred bond with the ants in my Southwest First Nations family. But as for cockroaches, bugs and stuff, and the ants will show up when they tell me that a neighbor has an entity attachment on them, because they're like, okay, yeah, they're next door. Someone came home with an entity or called upon the devil or whoever it may be, right? Someone has a boyfriend visiting or hate and hoe. And usually the vibration is so low vibration. They're drinking and everything, using and sexing and it's low vibrational shit, right? But it's so low vibrational that the bugs come out. Okay, they do. They're like, ah. I'm like, get the fuck out of my apartment, you little fuckers. I'm too holy for this shit. In the meantime, I'm like, okay, well. But then my other homies who are using and, you know, they're just like, well, I love you and I got issues and I do have entity attachments, but and I'm like, well. So I have to find frequencies so we can all make the peace. And what happens is when I find and play these frequencies for my space, because I'm holy, they get the benefits as well. Now, in this case, this is by choice protecting those from the entities that are on them. I play entity removal as well, and then homie gets a nice sleep for the night. You see? So, hi, Shkai, my relationship.